What's up, guys? Brian here at 3TR, here to bring you another episode of my weekly Q&A show titled People's Questions. Before I begin, I would just like to apologize in a couple ways. First off, I really want to apologize for kind of the lack of videos as of late. As you can tell, the last video I did was actually just last week's episode of People's Questions. I'm kind of going through a couple of things right now here at the house, and I'm working on a couple of big projects which are taking up a little bit more of my time than I would like, and my schedule at work got changed, so it's made it really hard for me to find time to actually work on videos, but I'm hoping to be able to kind of organize a certain amount of time that I can actually get videos out much faster than I would like. So that's what the little drought of lack of videos is up for. And this episode is actually going to be a little bit shorter than usual. I only got a few questions from two awesome viewers of mine, but heck, I got to work with what I can get. So starting off real simple for the first set of questions coming from Thy Napping Sniper, which you are awesome for. And you want to know, would I play a Call of Duty game where the United States was the antagonist? Yeah, I don't see why not. There's nothing wrong with killing Americans in a video game, in my opinion. War is just a matter of circumstances, and it depends on which side of the line you're on. I mean, in World War II, did the Nazis in Germany or did the Empire of Japan think they were the bad guys for attacking the United States with Pearl Harbor or wanting to kill millions of Jews? No, they thought they were the good guys. So it's just a matter of which side you stand on. And so I really would not have a problem playing as the killing Americans and pretending they were the bad guys. No, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Next question is, what would be my idea for a good console if I had a chance? What type of specs would I add to the console? I would just make sure there's not too much crap in it to cause it to crash. But any specs I could actually get into it, I would definitely want it to be able. I would want it to be probably something more like a PlayStation 3 had, which it could do just about everything. It could play music and videos, but I would add the specs of being able to live stream. I mean, I think that's like the only thing that this next generation of consoles has given us is just the ability to live stream. I would just add that quality to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 era, and I think that would be the console I would like to make. Next question is, do I think Star Trek RPG / open world game would work? For an example, you'd be able to make your own character, choose your preferred faction and crew members, and go and find planets and solar systems so that you can choose your ship. Basically a very, very open world RPG. Isn't there something kind of like that already called Star Trek Online? I mean, I know it's not as expansive or good looking as we would expect it to be, but I think there's a game like that. Yeah, look that up. Look up Star Trek Online. I think that game already kind of exists, but just not to this degree. Let's see what else. Okay, here's the next one. Will I be playing Metal Gear Solid Online? Because, you know, I'm not much of a multiplayer person. Yeah, you know, I'll give it a try. I mean, I happened to play the last variation of Metal Gear Online on the Metal Gear Solid 3. I was okay in it, and then I played a little bit more of it with Metal Gear Solid 4, and you know that the server for that went down, so there's no reason to expect that I wouldn't play Metal Gear Solid 5. So yeah, I'll definitely give it a try for a little bit, and if I really get really good into it and addicted to it, then I'll be putting up a lot of videos of that. And the last two questions come from JDS4696, and you want to know, when will I be playing Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero? Well, I always stated that I'm going to play it the week prior to when Phantom Pain comes out. So probably the last week of August is probably the week before I actually go on my trip to go visit my brother. That's probably when I will be playing it, because I know that you can actually transfer some of the data from Ground Zero to Phantom Pain, so that's just going to be a perfect time to play it. That way the storyline is pretty fresh in my mind, and that's how I think this type of Ground Zero and Phantom Pain should be played. And you want to know, do I think Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain will receive the Game of the Year award? No. No. I do not think that this in a whole will be as good as, say, Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4. I think it's going to be a technical achievement, not so much on the story side. I think the story for this one will certainly be one of the weaker games. And compared to what the competition is bringing, I mean, you have Arkham Knights coming out, you've got Final Fantasy 15 coming out, we got Tomb Raider coming out. There are just a lot of games that could fill that slot, and I think that in a whole, I think Metal Gear Solid will get a nomination. However, I don't think it will win. But I'm sure it will still be a great game nonetheless. And with that, those are the questions that you two awesome viewers sent to me, and I would like to thank you for making this episode possible. If the rest of you watching this video have a question you would like me to answer in next week's episode, be sure to type your question in the comments down below, but make sure you get them into me before next Wednesday, before I start filming this. And if you like this video, feel free to like, comment down below, and please subscribe to track me in my future videos of the people's questions every Friday. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.